Good morning to all, I'm Mr. Khan. Welcome you in Mr. Khan Academy. Today I'm going to cover the part 9.1 of this 10-part series of Introduction to Arduino Programming. And in this video lecture, I'm going to cover some projects related with the servo motor. Why I written here 9.1? Because this part 9 I divided into two parts. In the first part 9.1, as I say, I am going to discuss regarding servo motor, and in 9.2 we will discuss regarding the stepper motor. Now here in the clearly is mentioned in the picture as you see over here. Here in the first project we are going to cover the control of servo motor with the help of potentiometer, and the second project we will see with the help of two servo motor how to open and close the gate. Like this application we are going to develop, at certain delay it will be open it, and after that it will be close it. Like this project we are going to develop at the end of this video lecture. Before starting this video lecture, I request my viewers, you can check my previous series, that is Introduction to Mechatronics, Introduction of Arduino Programming series, what exactly the programs I covered in this 10-part series, and the last two part 7 and part 8, which I covered in this Arduino Programming series. The links of all these videos are available in this card icon, or you can check the description box, or you can visit my channel www.youtube.com/mrkhanacademy for more video related with the Arduino or Mechatronics subject. At the end of this video lecture, if you like my video, please hit the like button. Please share this video with your friends also, those who need it, and do not forget to hit the subscribe my channel to motivate me to make a such video in future also. The topics, as I said, total this video lecture series I divided in 10 parts, and till 8 part the video I already cover on my channel, which is available on my channel MR Khan Academy. And today I am going to cover the 9.1 of this 9 part, in which I am going to cover the servo motor, and 9.2 I am going to cover the stepper motor. The flow of this video lecture I divided into two parts. In the first part we will discuss regarding the component details, circuit diagram and coding, that is sketch, and after that we will see the demonstration on Arduino board, how it's work exactly. The component required, you can use the Arduino Uno or Mega, but I give the suggestion for this project, please use the Mega. Why I am saying the Mega, that you will come to know while doing the second project. We require two servo motor, one 10k ohm linear potentiometer, some hookup wires and shoulderless breadboard. What is servo motor? Servo motor is nothing but typically move in 180 arc. We are getting 180 degree rotation. While initially used in radio controlled hobby application, the servo has quite the following in the robotics and animatronics because of its integrated electronic gearing and position feedback, which allows for fairly precise control. That is the advantage of servo motor. Now, circuit diagram for the first project we can see over here that potentiometer, the first wire left hand side, that we need to connect with the ground. Center one is we can say the signal which is sending to the Arduino board. Because of that I am using the analog A0 pin, and last pin we need to connect with the 5V positive supply. Similarly in the servo motor, first wire we need to connect with the we can say the digital pin number 10. Center one we need to connect with the 5V positive supply, and last one we need to connect with the ground. Might be sometime in some application the wires are changed. Might be the last wire we need to connect with the digital pin number, and the first wire we need to connect with the ground. That you need to check with your data sheet which available with the servo motor, and according to that please make the connection. If it is not working, please swap the first and last wire. This is all about the circuit diagram. Now here what exactly we are doing, whatever the voltage I am sending with the help of potentiometer to the again Arduino board, that changing in the signal, analog signal, as already we discussed in the topic of analog signal, one project I covered. That time we come to know that exactly here with the help of A0 to A5, whatever the pins I am using over here, analog input, that I am sending the 10-bit data. As I am sending the 10-bit data, that values ranges from 0 to 1023. Then according to that range only I am going to control the angle of servo motor. Now we can see the coding part, exactly what I am explaining over there. Now in the coding you can see the /include servo.h. I am defining the header file, which is pre-defined, pre-added in that software ID software Arduino, no need to install separately. After that I am defining some instant servo, my servo. I am defining the name of my servo, which servo motor I am using over here. If I am using the more than 2 servo motor, in that case I need to use define the 2 instant instead of 1 instant. That will see in the second project, as I am using the 2 servo second project. In the first project, as I am using only single servo, because of that I written the name my servo. After that the pot pin, that potentiometer I connected with the pin number A0. Because of that I am defining the A0 int the value, whatever the potentiometer read the value, send the value to the Arduino board, that I am storing in the val. After in the wire setup I defining the at which pin I am connected the servo motor. Servo motor as I connected pin digital pin number 10. Because of that defining my servo.attach pin number 10. In a white loop val, under the val, as I defined the created the integer val, under that integer I am storing the reading analog data of pot pin. Pot pin means 80. Whatever the data read by that A0, this is A0, whatever the data read by that A0, that value I am sending to the val. After that, this val, I'm mapping that val, as I said, analog input we will get from 10 bit, which ranges from 0 to 1023. That value I'm converting into angle of 0 to 180, because our servo motor only rotate from 0 to 180. If I'm sending the data 0, that time angle should be 0. If I'm sending the data 1023 with the help of my potentiometer, then it should convert the value into 180. I hope you got it. What is the map? I discuss in detail in analog chapter, analog video, analog function video I covered in Arduino programming, which is available on channel. Please check the Arduino series, in which one video is related with the analog function, in which you will get the detail exactly what exactly we are doing the map. I'm not going to explain in detail right now. After that, we will get some value from 0 to 180. That value I'm writing here, my servo, whatever the instant I defined, which is I connect with number 10. There I am sending the value, I'm writing the value, my servo dot write the val, whatever the val I'm storing between 0 to 180. That I'm angle sending, and after the delay of 15 millisecond, again the next value will be read. Within the 15 second, no reading will be read properly. This is all about the coding. Now let's see the demonstration, how it's work. Just as we discussed in theory part, now let's to demonstrate how it's actually work in Arduino board. Now here are the servo motor, all the pins. The first pin is a signal pin which is connected with the digital pin number 10, and center pin is a 5 volt positive supply that I connected with the 5 volt positive supply. The last pin is the ground that I need to connect and ground. This is the circuit, the connection for the servo motor. And for the potentiometer, the first pin 5 volt positive supply, as I am using the mega having the two different total 3 5 volt supply pins are there. These are the two. Then when I connected over here, the center pin I connected with the analog A0, as I am sending the analog signal with the help of potentiometer, and with the help of potentiometer I am controlling the servo motor position. Because of that, the center pin I connected with the A0, and the last pin I connected with the ground. This is all the circuit diagram. Already I uploaded the code. Just I will connect the supply. I will hold it, and now by moving this potentiometer you can check, as I am rotating, the servo motor also changing its position. If I am moving clockwise, motor move anti-clockwise. I am moving. Then as the potentiometer I am controlling the servo motor with the help of potentiometer. Okay, I hope you understood regarding how it works. Now let's continue the second project under this video. Okay, I hope you got it regarding this the demonstration, how it works. It's similar kind of video which has shown at the initial in the first page. Just I'm rotating the potentiometer, and according to that I will get the angle of servo motor. Now let's move towards the second project. In the second project, you can see the coding connection is similar kind. First motor is connected same pin, first 5 pin equal digital pin number 10, second one with the 5 volt supply, and last one with the ground. But as I am using the two servo motor, then the second one we need to connect with, as the first servo motor I am using the digital pin number 10, the second motor I am here using the digital pin number 11. You can change the pin anywhere, it is not fixed. Instead of 10 and 11 you can use the 9 10 also. Might be in the code I use the 9 10 only. Here I am showing the circuit diagram 10 and 11, but according to that you need to change the code. And the same second two wires is the power supply, 5 volt positive supply, and last one is the ground. These are simple circuit diagram for the two servo motor. Now let's see the coding part, how it works. In the coding part we can say slash include servo.h. Here as I'm using the first we need to find the header file. As I'm dealing with the servo functions, we need to define the header file for servo.h. After that, as I said, I'm using the two servo motor, then I need to define the two instant. Then here I'm defining left servo and right servo. Servo, left servo, right servo. This I'm defining giving the name of each and every individual servo motor by which I can control that servo motor according to requirement. Then I give the name, the left servo and right servo. After that, in void servo, I'm defining the which pin exactly where I'm connected. Then left servo I connect pin number 11, left servo pin number 11, right servo I connect pin number 10. Then left servo dot attach 11, right servo dot attach 10. After that, let's start our code executing, which is executing in loop continuously. First, I'm using the for loop. Here I'm defining one variable, that is angle, which I defined integer. I'm storing that angle 90. Okay, initially the angle is 90. If angle is less than 180, angle should be increment, and that angle I'm sending to the left servo 90 as it is, and right servo dot write 180 minus 90, again it will be 90 at the delay of 20 seconds. And this loop will be executed continuously. After that, what will happen, at the increment of 1, the angle become 91. When angle become 91, left servo will be 91, but right servo become 89. Why? Because two servo I position as the left and right, as you saw at the first page, that animated image is there. That time we come to know that the one servo is faces towards the left, then another servo faces towards the right, then angle will be opposite. Because of that, I'm showing the two different angle. One, it's moving from you can say 90 to 0, but another will be moving from 90 to 180, and another will be moving from 0 to 90 to 0. Like this angle I am defining. Because of that, I can open the 8, and in the next line where integer 180, when it become 180, beyond the 180 is not possible, then I need to decrease the angle. For that, second loop will be there, integer angle 180, angle should be less than 90, angle decrement by 1 degree, and that angles I am sending to the left and right servo at the delay of 20 seconds. Then with the help of this servo, we can say we can open the gate, and with the help of this for loop we can close the gate. Then continuously open and close gate I am getting at the delay of 20 millisecond. If you change the delay, instead of 20 we can take the 2000 millisecond, that is 2 seconds. Then according to that delay we can open and close the gate also. Let's see the demonstration how it works directly on the screen. Okay, now let's see the demonstration how it works. Already the part 1 we covered. Now we are moving towards the second project. In second project we are using the two servo motors, and we are using this servo motor as like a gate. Normally we will saw in many metro railway station where the many automatic opening gates are there. Then some kind of sort of application we are developing right now. Now this servo motor, the wings we can open and close as per our angle is required, as we saw previous project in which we are opening and closing this wings, the blades of the servo motor we can see with the help of potentiometer. But here we set the angle, and that angle, particular angle only, it will be open and close it. You will rotate and close it as we saw in program. Now here the one motor, this is the left motor and this one is the right motor. Left motor, with the help of this pin, that blue pin, I connected pin number 10, digital pin number 10, and here this right motor with the help of that signal pin. Signal pin we can see this somewhere here below this Arduino board, and that we are connected with pin number 9, and remaining two pins are the two power supply and two grounds. Already I connected. It is easily visible as I'm using the Mega. Then here 5V supply is already available. Then here one pin I given to the to right motor, and the white pin I'm giving to the left motor. This is all about the circuit for this Arduino motor. Now let's see the demonstration how it works. For that purpose we need to open the code which I'm explained right now in the PPT. The code is already I typed over here. We can see here on the screen. Okay, this is the code which I explained right now. Just we verify the code. After verifying, compiling the sketch is showing the compiling. Okay, compiling is that no error. Now let's upload the code. When I press the upload the code, just see here on this servo motor what will happen. Just immediately that motor is showing the response, and now it's rotating as per our program. It's moving 90 degree to 180, 180 to 90, because as it's not completing total 180 degree, it's only completing the 90 degree, and I'm just using 90 to 180. If I set 0 to 90, then it will move beyond this area and it will be open on the inside, not the outside. This is all about the second project. Okay, I hope you got it. How the servo motor we can control the two servo motor like a gate structure, open and close. You got it, the requirement. You can use this such type of code in other application also, small your projects, small projects, or you can use some advanced project also. Just it is some basic part, some same kind of structure and coding is required, but you need to understand the hardware libraries. These are the left servo.attach, right, these are the libraries that I want to discuss. Now if you want to learn more detail, you can use the beginning.arduino programming events technology in action, or you can visit www.arduino.com/forum. There are also some resource materials available. Thank you for watching my video. You can check my previous series, that is Introduction to Mechatronics, Electrical Actuation System, Introduction to Pneumatic System. All this series is available on my channel. Please hit the like button if you like my video lecture. Please share this video with your friends also, those who need it, and do not forget to hit the subscribe my channel to motivate me to make a such video in future also. Thank you very much. See you soon. Bye bye. Take care.